Welcome to our new French house renovations Tarn-et-Garonne channel. We bought a house here just as the country went to lockdown in the Tarn-et-Garonne, which is just about an hour north of Toulouse, where we're based. Central to this region is the city of Montauban. It's a massively vibrant place, and Saint-Antonin also is just a great village day and night. There's also the most beautiful countryside to do walks in. And we fell in love with the little villages. We stayed in Paris with some friends when we first came to France a number of years ago. We bought a house near Caylus, and we got the key to this little place, as I say, in 2020, just when we couldn't go. We loved it when we first saw it. You fall in love with these places. They're just little sort of pockets of what you imagine and what you dream about. We've done a huge amount of work to it. We'll see that over the next few videos that we load up. We bought it through Disc, and I've got to say, Disc in Saint-Antonin were massively helpful. This was the first day we actually had a chance to get inside and have a look, and we were lucky the roof was pretty good in the main, but there is a huge amount of work to be done here. We try to keep all these floors. You'll see the feeding troughs here from the cattle were just great. If we could keep them, we wanted to try and keep them. There are tiles here that we've used on the roof where we can. The floor, we had to dig up that floor because we ended up concreting this barn. But we just wanted to try and keep as much as possible. But you'll see what we've done to it. So the first look inside the house for us, really, the house we believe is about 250 to 60 years old. There was a lot of furniture that was cleared out by the previous owner's friends. We bought it, sadly the owners, who were English, had passed away a few years beforehand, so no one had been there. Bedroom ceiling and walls were beautiful in the material covering. I guess it was for sound, but also dust to stop coming through. We kept as much of the doors and things as we could, and we ripped it all out. But a lot of the furniture had gone. Yeah, the floors are pretty shot. That fireplace, the log burner, we pulled that out and moved it to a different location in one of the bedrooms, as you'll later see. But structurally, the place was really sound. We were really lucky. You hear horror stories. So this was a kitchen. When we first bought the house, there was an entrance where there is no longer an entrance. Beautiful toilet, which was not long for this world, and a shower room which we struggled to get in and out of. I think it was just put in as a bit of a last ditch effort to find somewhere to have a shower. Beautiful old furniture. We didn't keep this very long. This came out quite quickly. Although it was functional, it worked, it was great, and it did us what we need to do for the first month or so when we were there. So the kitchen, an interesting choice of colours, we felt, and a water tank that, again, it worked, a hot water tank, but we weren't sure just how good it was. And this became the bathroom, as you'll later see. Again, we ripped it all to pieces, and this door here I've just walked out of, that is now a window. The main entrance is just through one of the big doors. It goes back to the bedroom, and then we have this open hanger barn, which is a storeroom currently. The little moped motorcycle went with the rest of the furniture, so it didn't come with the property, sadly. This is a store, and there's bedrock in here on the floor. As you can see, it's very rustic, as I would call it. Lots of stuff in here that we had to clear out that they didn't take. They only took the good stuff and they left us with all the rubbish. But then again, hey, it is what it is. We used a lot of it. We used a lot of the spare things that we'd found, and we'll always recycle whatever we can. So actually there was some pretty useful stuff in there. The roof above the main house was pretty good. It had been modernised slightly with bits of reinforced wood, but you can see, all in all, dry as a bone. And that was important to us, to make sure we had a good foundation to work on. And you can see from here, it did have some good waterproofing. This floor, you can see, is the ceiling of the rooms in the house, which is no longer there. That wall at the end is the fireplace wall that comes up to the living room, and that's all changed now. Never good to see light through a roof, is it? But hey, it was dry, so it clearly wasn't a massive issue. So coming out of the storage room, there's an open hanger, open barn, and then coming on the side of the barn, there's what we couldn't decide if it was a well or a bread oven. It's a bit of a déchetterie now. It's our tip for all the rubbish. Mind you, if there's anybody out there who actually believes they know what it is, then please feel free to drop us a comment and like and subscribe and click the bell and all those kind of things. And then this is the end of the hanger barn. There's a stack of wood. There's also a great big stone buttress against the wall. So if the wall's been a bit unstable at some point, it certainly isn't going anywhere now. There's probably about a ton and a half of stuff there against that wall. And then we look down into what is remaining of the garden, or the remainder of the garden, down, and that's kind of what we found first day. So that's the end of our first video for house renovations in the Tarn-et-Garonne. Hope you've enjoyed it. We've got so much more to show you about what we've done with the house, and you'll join us as to how we progress, and there's lots more to do, and we'll show you as we go along the live videos of that. But for French house renovations, thanks very much. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll speak to you soon. Thanks.